to a beautiful weekend. This is Kajoji over here. Thank you, my people, for always coming back to my channel. Thank you for the support, and thank you for everything you're doing. Actually, I'm happy because the people believe I can make it. So it's a beautiful weekend. Actually, I'm shooting this video from balcony. This is a balcony, and for those who have been following me in my previous videos, basically you know where I come from. I'm in Nairobi. This is pipeline area. Characteristic, as always, you will be able to see clothes hanging, busy streets with people, tall buildings. That's how pipeline looks like. So these are normal weekend here in pipeline, and these are how things are. So today is on Saturday. I was in church in the morning up to 1. I came for lunch. I was supposed to go back, but I decided to chill and make a video. For those who don't know, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. I'm a Christian in short, and I go to church on Saturday. So it's very normal for a person like me to be in church today. But I never went back, so I'm making a video from my balcony. So I need to explain some few things you'll need to know about places that people live, especially here in pipeline. One is that people normally hang their clothes on the balconies. These are hanging lines, these ones. And as you can see, we have clothes. Not only here, but even on top, up here. There are very many clothes. Even if you look on the other side, the other building on the other side, you can see we have lots and lots of clothes hanging. So that's purely normal here in pipeline, because there's no better place that you can hang your clothes after washing. So people have hanging lines on the balconies, and that's where they hang their clothes. And there are some kids who are watching me. They're wondering, what is this guy doing? So these are our streets. Actually, my church is not very far. Some few meters away from here. It's like 100 meters away. Not even 100 meters, but around 70 meters away. That's where my church is. So these are normal weekend looks like in the streets of pipeline. Hope you can see to the other side. So this is one place you're going to find so many people on the streets. Any time of the day, whether it's in the morning, whether it's in the evening, whether it's 8 p.m, you'll find very many people on the streets. So I think this is a place with a very high population. One of the places in Nairobi with very high population. There are so many people. So if you want to be a politician, maybe you should do more of your campaigns in pipeline, in Pakasi. Pipeline in Pakasi. So what do people do? Most people do around Actually, the industrial area here in Nairobi is not very far from here. So many of the people who live around, they work in the industries. And as you know, most of the industries pay people like, what can I say? Not that much, but something that is going to enable you to stay in a low income area like this one. That's the reality. For those who are not working the industries, then they do small businesses. They have shops. As you can see, the lower buildings or the floor, we call it ground floors. All the ground floors have got shops. Every ground floor has a shop. If it's not a shop, then it's a barber shop or a butchery. But 90% are shops. Outside the shops, we have people who sell vegetables. Especially if you have ever traveled from abroad and you've come to Kenya, you know, of course, sukuma wiki is it's a must. People really love sukuma wiki around. So you'll find people selling vegetables like sukuma wiki, onions, tomatoes, all that. That's how people sustain themselves. If not tomatoes, then they'll be selling fruits. Like actually, it is the season of mangoes from Ukambani. Yes, mangoes from Ukambani. So there are very many and very sweet actually. Guys, I'm worried because for the past like 3.5 weeks, we've been having a blackout. You see this transformer here? The same guys who you see, the Kenya Power, they came and took the transformer. So we've been living in the dark for the past 3.5 weeks. Let me say a month. It's actually a month because started early this month and now it's actually the month is ending. Today is on 27th. So we've been living in the dark and I'm worried because these guys are back. I don't know what they are doing. I don't know what they are doing because this transformer came here yesterday. It started working yesterday in the evening and today they are still back. I don't know what they are doing. I hope they are not going to cut electricity because it's a struggle to stay in a house without power. Imagine using your phone as lights or using the rechargeable lights for a whole month. It is hard and it's something I won't like to see happen again. I hope maybe probably they are trying to adjust something that's acceptable, but beyond that I think it will be a disaster because how can you be in the dark for 1 month, 1 full month in the dark? This is how the environment looks outside. We have uniforms hanging outside. Yeah, these are uniforms. Guys, I'm just worried about these guys. My heart is just beating because it will not be good if they again cut power. Having to stay without power for all that long is not a joke. And you see, many of the people who live around, they're just worried because if they're going to cut power, then it will be a problem. So these guys have already cut the power. They have cut the power from up here, these three, and somebody is going up. Already somebody is going up. I don't know what they are doing. They're changing a cable or something. I honestly believe it will be so bad if they make a mistake of cutting the power again. It will be so bad. Actually, many of the people who live around, they depend on this power because a lot of the businesses use this power. And you see, like in the buildings that we stay in, we just need power. We need lights like 24/7. They're dark. The way they've been designed, once you're in the house, it is very dark. So it will be a problem. Even these guys are making beds and everything here, furniture. You can see even there's a lorry being loaded with furniture, seats. They need power. There are guys who are doing construction on the other side, as you can see here. They need power. The shops around, all the shops, even the lights they use in M-Pesa. M-Pesa is a mobile money transfer in Kenya. It is the best actually in Kenya and East Africa. We use M-Pesa from Safaricom. So we have a lot of shops with Safaricom. You can see this one, Safaricom. There's another one here, Safaricom. There's another one on the other side, Safaricom. There's another. Like these shops are everywhere. Actually, Safaricom have helped so many people in terms of business because you can operate an M-Pesa shop where people come and deposit, others withdraw, and you earn a commission. You earn a commission from that. I really fear electricity. I couldn't become. You see, everybody is like watching. You can see all the people from the balconies. They are watching. Look at all the people. Everybody's on the balcony watching what is happening. Look at these guys. Pipeline looks like a small city. Looks like a Chinese city. Looks like a small city because the buildings are many. Tushachukua hadi nimesema venye tumekaa mwezi mmoja hatuna stima.
Hizi kebo ni zenye zilitolewa jana na tena wanakuja kuzirudisha hapa. Yaani stima mbona wanaharakisha na wasikuje siku za kazi? Sasa wamekuja kuinterfere na stima tena.
Mimi hadi sisi, lakini kama walikuwa na fix hii kebo ya black.
Hapana, zilitolewa jana na ndio ilikuwa na shida. Kama ni kitu legit, hawangekuwa wanaharakisha hivyo.
Na ni nini ili happen in the first place, mbona
stima ndio wanaendeza na hii stima?
Tumekaa kuagiza mpaka watu wameamua kuhama sasa.
Ni kama hawajui kenye wanafanya. Hizo fees wameangusha mara ngapi hapo?
Wamezitoa. Unajua
unaona wanajaribu kuweka zinawashinda. Juu hata wako na haraka. Kama wanaogopa kuziweka. Simo ndio hiyo anashindwa hata kuweka. Huyu ni mtu wa Kenya kwa kweli.
Shangazi wamekuja mpaka na gari ndio hivyo.
Unachukua mpaka hii namba kweli. ACT hapa. KCT 361.
Imeshika.
Bora.
So there's some guys who are furious about what is happening. Seems like these guys have been disrupting us, and probably it is intentional. And maybe when they say they are doing maintenance, they always come with bad cables that always have problems with electricity. So guys, we've been watching these guys doing connections over here, just behind me, and basically I feel like these are some kind of illegal connections they are making. After staying for 1 month without electricity, it is not a good idea to see people coming again to... I feel like they're doing illegal connections. Actually, they're coming from Kenya Power, but I don't feel like they're genuine. It's either they are trying to steal electricity to somebody who is not going to pay in the long term, like illegal connection. So what has happened is these covers over here. You see these covers? They're supposed to be fixed here. So you can see the fuses are just open. They are not covered. And I feel like if these guys were really doing some work from the office, then they can't be doing this. So one of the fuses is hanging. You can see this fuse over here. So guys, I feel like I should turn my camera. So guys, you see, like this fuse is hanging and the others are just open. Like this one is open, it's not covered. This one is hanging, which means if it falls, then we have a blackout. Then they have just gone and left these covers down here. You see this? So these covers, they are supposed to be here, here, and here, and here. So Kenya Power, Kenya Power, Kenya Power, Kenya Power. The guys who work for Kenya Power, it's a problem. One of the reasons why people are not in good terms with Kenya Power is because they have done what is called monopoly. It's like they're only suppliers of electricity, so they can do anything. There can be a problem and it will take ages and ages before it is rectified. So this is how the situation is, and personally I don't feel like these guys are genuine. They just came to make illegal connections around, and this is not safe. It is not safe.